We welcome you in to Champions Field here for a great matchup here today. Kicking off week 6, we got St. Peter and Stick versus Bottomless Prime and Penguin Bot. A rematch of last year's championship. Early on, a stalemate. That one gets hit away. Alright. Bottomless Prime goes up for it. Now Stick. This one's pushed towards the center. A very down season here from Melbourne so far. I mean, you just look at the difference from last season to this season. Obviously, they were the champions of last season. They played extremely well. But they've already allowed... Oh, and there's Bottomless Prime in for the goal. 1-0 in favor of Sydney. They strike first with just under a minute in the match. They score and they're up 1-0, and now a face-off saved by St. Peter. Melbourne only allowed 16 goals last season, and this season they just allowed their 18th goal of the season. We're halfway through. The defense has been bad, and offensively, when you look at the statistics here, St. Peter's play has been drastically downplayed. He had 8 goals, 6 assists last season, which accounts for 14 goal involvements, and this season he has 1 goal, 1 assist, which is only 2 goal involvements. So he's not as involved in the overall gameplay, not getting those assists. And that could also be partially because Stick is not playing as good either. But regardless, they only have 1 win on the season. Although they're playing pretty good defensive ball right now. But here comes Bottomless Prime. Bounces over St. Peter. He makes a blunder. 2-0. Sydney has the lead. Not a very tough save. Just misplayed entirely by St. Peter. He's having a very down season. Not the same form as he was last year when they won the championship. And now Melbourne has some pressure to score some goals. Something they're not good at is scoring goals, and they need to do that right here. But here comes Stick pinching with Bottomless Prime. St. Peter in the goal with 0 boost. Here comes Bottomless Prime on the attack. And he shoots that one high. A good bump up by St. Peter. Stick trying to follow. And he cannot get that follow through. Penguin Bot having a solid season so far. And here comes Penguin Bot with a shot on net. Easy save for St. Peter. Good deflection by Stick. But another shot on net. That one was blocked by his own teammate, I think. And here comes Stick on the attack. He has not been able to capitalize on these moments this season, but here we go. Can he get it in? Good defense from Bottomless Prime. Bottomless Prime and St. Peter meet in the middle. And Penguin Bot wins the race to the ball. Still no goals for Melbourne. And that's a shot from Bottomless Prime. That's going to be pushed forward here. St. Peter trying to get some offense here. And now he's not on defense. And Bottomless Prime scores. It's a hat trick. And it's a 3-0 lead for the Sydney Sounds. St. Peter not getting any help from Stick. Stick only has 8 goals on the season. He had 25 last season. And we're over halfway now as we are with 2 minutes to go in week 6. So he's on a pace for about maybe 15 goals, about 10 goals shy of what he did last season. I wonder if that takes a hit to his free agency stock. And oh my gosh, Bottomless Prime! What are you doing? Stick scores for Melbourne. A great pass, but Bottomless Prime, I don't even think he was looking at where the ball was. He would just had his eye on the boost. He said, I'm going for that boost. He expected Penguin Bot to be able to hold his own there, and he wasn't able to. And oh my gosh, it's all but Stick by himself. He misses. Oh my goodness. It was wide open. That would have brought them back in the game. But he has just not been himself this season. A pass in front though, and Stick scores. Melbourne is bringing the crowd back to life. He missed the open netter, but then Bottomless Prime helps him out and gives him a little assist. I mean, Melbourne will take any wins they can get. And a win against a good team like this would help. And it's a wide open net, and they've tied it! Stick with the hat trick. Unbelievable. No one went for the face-off. The Sydney Sounds are crumbling. Much like they did in the championship last year. Is it deja vu? Will we see the Melbourne Wallabies take it? And oh, a brilliant save by St. Peter. And a brilliant little tap there. Now he needs Stick to hit it. Because no one's on defense. And there we go. Stick with the hit. 1 minute left. It's anyone's game. This is what you look for. A great ending. Someone's going to win it in the final minute or overtime. We're just got to see how it plays out. This could take a good bounce for Melbourne. It's sitting there. Where's Stick? Stick wasn't there. Oh my god. And Bottomless Prime gives them the lead with 35 seconds left. Is that going to be the final strike? Is that the dagger? Or will we see a response from Melbourne? Bottomless Prime with 4 goals. Here we go. They meet in the middle. That's a good one for Bottomless. To send a shot on net. St. Peter, will he get there? Yes. Under 30 seconds to go. Stick trying to make something happen here. He's got 1 boost and a dream. Centered, but of course, St. Peter's defensive. St. Peter, can he get a shot off that? Going kind of towards the net. It's bouncing. It's going to go in. Stick finishes it with 10 seconds to go. His 4th of the match. A bouncer and an assist. Well, they don't give the assist to St. Peter, but it should have been. That's their weakness for the Sydney Sounds. They don't have very sound defense. But they can score the ball at an efficient rate. But their defense lets them down here. 4 seconds left. Will we see overtime? Or will we see a buzzer beater? It's going to be overtime. It's been an incredible match. But someone has to come away victorious. Can Stick make an opportunity of that? No. St. Peter got the boost, though. Expect him to be on defense and ready. On a blunder here. Can Stick make it in? Oh my goodness! It's in! It's in! Stick with his 5th goal of the game! And they take down the Sydney Sounds! A blunder! A 3-0 lead from Sydney! Blown away! And Melbourne picks up a massive win, their 2nd of the season, and it's deja vu from the championship.